Yes, I've been out playing. It's summertime. I did get the other side put on. Routed out a hole, an oval, for the control rod to make the elevator work. So that's there. I wanted to get this on. I'm going to see what else I want to put on, and then I'm going to take it out and spray it with not stain, but shellac or whatever the heck you call it. And spraying it's going to be a lot faster than trying to do it by hand, and it's nice out, but honestly it's too nice. I'm going to wait for a day when it's a little cooler out. The last week it's been about 35, 36 degrees Celsius, so that's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. One interesting thing I found out, it's nice and cool in here, but the epoxy, everyone was always talking about how it gets thick and stuff in the cold weather. Well, mine's always been thick. What happened this last week was I was amazed when I went to do the epoxy on this. It was so runny. It was just like water. So I'm using what everyone else uses, T88 I think it is. And when I mixed it together, it was just like water. Not quite like water, but T88. Just like runny water. In the winter time when I was doing it, it's more like molasses all the time. And I have to heat it up, put it under a hot tap to even get it to move. And now this is probably the temperature of you guys down there. It just it flows like crazy. Wow, that makes life easier. To fill some of the gaps, I use micro spheres. You mix it with the epoxy, it comes out white, and it's like peanut butter. It comes out pretty thick. And I use that to fill in some little cracks here. When I did this side, are you not focusing again? I don't know if that's focused or not. When I did this side, I screwed up and cut this instead of having the whole part here, so I had to put this little patch in there. I braced it on the back. Nice thing about wood is you can fix stuff that you screw up on. Just put this little 3/8 by 3/8 in there to support it. And then I'm just going to add, when I have extra, I just add a little bit in there with the micro beads just to smooth that out. Got it all sanded. I'm going to be ready for getting it covered. And yeah, it's coming along. The legs, I have put a layer of fiberglass on. I'm just thinking of whether or not to go. I'm looking at doing it. I've got a layer underneath. I was just putting this dry stuff on here to see if I want to wrap it or if I want to go lengthwise, which I have done here. And I'm wondering for the next layer, if it wraps, I think it's going to be stronger. So I might do it like that. Soak it down, wrap it around, soak it down, wrap it around all the way around like a hockey stick, and get that mat in there nice and wet. Make sure it's all wetted through, and do something like that to strengthen that. I think might be the way to go there. I am going to start on the next hub. I've got that one done to about the point where I want it. So I'll start working on that next one. And yeah, it's moving along. You guys aren't seeing much because I'm also out building a property up in the mountains. There'll be videos coming out about that. I bought a couple more toys that I'm gonna work on, and you'll see videos about that. So, yeah, I've got too many projects on the go. I'm gonna have to get some of these finished off, but the plane is coming along nicely. I haven't done anything with that gas tank yet. So I've got the styrofoam one of that done up over here. What I might do, I was gonna start fiberglassing that up, but I thought, I wonder how much that would cost. I've got a couple buddies that weld aluminum. And how hard could that be? But we'll see. But that's it. Just a little quick one for today. Letting you know I'm still alive and kicking. All right. DHAT 16B. This is the only drawing of it here. So this is what I'm using to make this part. And that goes on the tail here. It's just a little angle aluminum that comes up like this. And it will hold the horizontal stabilizer, because it'll come up like this and go like this. Horizontal stabilizer will just sit flat on there. So there's that. 2 screws there, then this will go that way, and 1 screw to the top there to hold the horizontal tail on there. Now I'm going to gusset that, but just another, I haven't given these plans a hard time in a while, DHF 34 gusset. So I gotta see, what is that, 1/4 inch, is that 1/8, is it 1/16? DH34 cowling. So obviously it's not the DHF 34. So I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure how thick it is. I'm going to say it's probably 1/16 in there. But anyways, another plan issue. Found it on another page where there's another DHF 34. This one's the gusset. It is one.
Had my little buddy buzzes. I can see some of the background there too.